gosh, I hope you're all doing well and welcome to another vlog. It's been a while that I haven't posted anything. I miss you guys so much. I miss talking to you and I'm just very grateful to have the time to be in front of the camera and share something with all of you. I've just been very busy with life and adulting lately. But anyway, a few weeks back, I celebrated my second year anniversary of living and working here in the United Kingdom, which I'll be forever grateful for the opportunity. And so I thought of sharing with you about the things I wish I knew before coming here sa Inglaterra. So if that's something na you're interested to know, stay with me and let's start with number 1. I wish I knew that the weather can be depressing. So here in the United Kingdom, you get to experience the 4 seasons. But I think the worst of it all is during winter because wala masyadong sun. It's very gloomy outside. At 6 in the morning, it's still very dark. At around 4:30 in the afternoon, it's still dark. So para bang konti lang talaga yung sunlight, and in most days as well it's gonna rain and it's very cold. So I never knew na madidepress ako because of the weather, especially for me na I came from a tropical country, the Philippines, na sanay tayo na maaraw all the time. Kung uulan, parang kebs, parang we're very used to it. But here, nasad talaga ako sa weather. So yeah, I think for you guys, I don't know if it's just me or maybe you're feeling the same way, especially nung mga nandito na. But yeah, nakakasad lang yung weather. So that's it. Number 2 is, I wish I knew that the shop closes the most, especially in our area, is at 6 o'clock. So nasanay tayo na sa Pilipinas, yung mga malls, they're still open at 10 in the evening. So if we need to buy something, we can still go out and buy something. But here, especially if ako galing ng long day, parang matatapos ang shift ko the most at 8 p.m, I could no longer go anywhere or mag-shopping because sarado na silang lahat. Yun, nakakamiss lang yung vibe sa Pilipinas, especially sa Cebu, sa IT Park na. Like, pag pupunta ka, aalis ka ng bahay at 11, pwede ka pang pumunta ng Boss Coffee, ng Jollibee, ng Greenwich, kasi 24 hours. Or, if galing ka ng shift, you can still go to Julie's Bake Shop, buy pandesal, cheese tisal. Dito wala. So, yeah, sad. Like, nasabi ko nga kay BFF, kung may pera lang kami ng bongga, siguro magtatayo ako ng 24-hour na bakery. Anyway, that's my number 2. Number 3, I wish I knew that the pay is not that much. When I received the offer from agency na I get to have like 1.3 million annual na income, para bang, wow, 1.3 million. So it's a huge money. But well, in all honesty, if you compare the sweldo naman compared sa Pilipinas, it really has its own leverage. Malaki talaga siya. But when you already live here and you deduct all those living expenses, rent, bills, food, pang shopping mo pa, padala mo pa sa Pilipinas, you will get to realize na hindi talaga malaki ang sweldo. So FYI to those people out there thinking na pag nasa UK na, ay, bongga na, mayaman na, hindi po. That's something I wish you knew as well. So, hindi kami milyonaryo. Hindi pa, we're still trying. But you know, I think, hindi naman sa regret, but I feel like I wish I knew that beforehand so that I've made my own research as well. So, let's say, for example, I'll give you a rough estimate para you would not really like imagine. Say, for example, in a month, I get to receive my pay, let's say, £2,000. So, for that £2,000, I need to deduct my tithes. So, £200. So, I have 1,800. Let's say my rent, my food, all the bills, everything, pang transport ko pa, pang work and all, let's deduct 1,000. So I only got 800 pounds left to spare. Magpapadala pa ako sa Pilipinas niyan. Kasi hindi pwedeng hindi magpadala tayo, di ba? So, let's say magdeduct tayo ng 500 pounds. So, I only have 300 pounds left to spare for myself. Now, the good thing though with the UK and with this job is I can get to have extra shifts or bank shifts if hardworking ka lang talaga. Yun lang, if magtiyaga ka lang talaga. So, that's the good thing about it is because you can like earn extra money because of your extra shift. So, with that extra money you have, may maiipon ka, may maitatabi ka for yourself or for your emergency fund or whatnot. So, others as well, my colleagues as well are also doing agency shifts because it pays a lot more. But currently, I'm not that confident to do that as of yet. So, hindi ko pa siya na-explore. But, yun lang. Don't ever think na when you come here, when you get to receive your pay for like a month, bilyonaryo ka na. Or in a year. Maybe it I don't know. It depends. If hindi ka mapapadala sa Pilipinas and if you're that really frugal, maybe. And if you have like a side hustle, maybe. But I'm just speaking with I'm just sharing my experience. And yeah, this is what I wish I knew. So, yun. Next, number 4. Mainit na siya. Anyway, number 4. So, next up on my list is, I wish I knew that the benefits and offers varies from trust to another. So, just a background, before coming here, I didn't really know anybody na close ko na nag-inquire talaga ako about cost of living, how's UK, how's life in UK. I know my batchmates and schoolmates are already working here, but hindi talaga ako nag-inquire, hindi ako na-intriga. So, when this opportunity came into me, grinab ko. I did not made my own research about the place, about the work. So, para bang, ang thinking ko is, I need to grab this opportunity para maka-go ng UK. And, that's it. I'll just have to work my way through it. But I realized upon working here and talking to colleagues as well, I learned na although NHS pays the same because of the banding, iba-iba talaga yung mga benefits and offers sa mga trust. Like I've known this trust na they offer 3 months free accommodation sa mga overseas nurses. Well, for me, they just offered like 1 month, and also they reimburse you of your IELTS, your CBT, or your OET charges. But for us, they did not. They are also offering free OSCE, but for us, it's salary deduction for I think 2 years. So yun, those little thing matters. And if you are in London area, their hourly rate is bigger because they will give you high cost allowance. So I think, especially for those of you na wala pa dito, aspiring to come here, I think it's best to have your own research on the trust and on the place, especially if your priority really is to parang save a lot of money na parang in a year maybe, or you have a timeline for yourself with this amount, you have a target. I think it's best to be wise and critical on your decision on which trust to go, and weigh as well the options and weigh the offer on which would suit you better. So that's it, my number 4. Number 5, I wish I knew that there is an annual payment to ensure that your nursing registration will remain active, and there's a revalidation of your nursing registration every after 3 years. So, hindi ko alam na every year pala may babayaran ka sa NMC na, I think for me, it's 120 pounds every year. So, I passed my OSCE September, or I think August 30, so they deduct in my bank because I settled it as a direct debit of 120 pounds every 1st of September. So di ko alam na may annual fee pala na nagaganap. The thing is, you have to make sure na once you are registered, you have to pay that amount every year. Kasi if not, there are consequences. They said na you're gonna be bumped down from band 5 to band 4, which would affect your work and your salary as well. Other colleagues of mine, they don't really pay it in full of 120 pounds. They do installment on a quarterly basis. So for me, I just do it as a direct debit so that when 1st of September comes, it just automatically deducts on my bank. I just have to make sure that I have the funds ready for the bank to take it. Para wala nang stress for my end. And at the same time, there's a revalidation every after 3 years. So next year, I'm gonna have my revalidation. It's just parang same lang din sa Pilipinas na you need to have your CPD units. I actually screenshot the requirements. So you have to have 450 practice hours, 35 hours of CPD, 5 pieces of practice-related feedback, 5 written reflective accounts, reflective discussion, health and character declaration. So I actually don't know pa on the process, but when that time comes, maybe I can share it with you about the revalidation process. But basically, that's something I wish I knew back then, because parang the first time, like last year that I paid 120, I was like saying 120 pounds for keeping my pin, parang so expensive. And you know, mahal siya, 120 pounds. So I was surprised. So yun. And the last thing is, I would not really say na I wish I knew this back then, because I wouldn't really know, but I am grateful to know now. This is actually my biggest realization during my silent moments. Silent moments. I mean, naglaylo kasi ako sa social media and with my YouTube channel. So I have been parang silent. Parang I was on the point of rediscovering myself on what I really want. And so I realized and I learned na apparently UK is not for me. This came as a surprise for me, but I think it's God's redirection talaga. I did not really felt sad or angry when parang nung na-realize ko na siya. And I wasn't bitter about it as well, because you know, I worked hard and I prayed hard to be here, but it turns out it doesn't really tick off all the boxes, and it did not make me happy. I actually even told BFF na I was actually much happier sa Pilipinas, even if konti lang yung sweldo ko. I don't know, but I think this is a redirection from God. So yeah, but it doesn't mean really na I have to go home na ganon. I still have to be logical about my decision. So while I'm here, I really have to make the most of this opportunity. And since during my quiet moments and rediscovering what I really want, I already pictured out what is really the life I want to live. I have a clear vision and clear vision of my goals and my dreams. So while I'm here, I'm gonna give my 100% in whatever I do, and I'm gonna be focused and well driven on the life I wanted to live in the years to come. So yeah, ayun, that's my greatest realization. And by the way, oh my gosh, there are new cohorts, there are new nurses from the Philippines who just came in, I think 2 weeks back sa trust namin. So if one of you are my subscribers, because I heard na there are subscribers, they are my subscribers as well, they are my jelly beans. So if you see me sa hospital, just say hi. And I'm really happy that you're already here and your dreams are finally happening. So congratulations. So ayun, jelly beans, that's my chika, that's my latest ganap for this vlog. I hope you learned something, and if you have questions, just comment in the comment section and I'll be very happy to help. That's it for today, and I'll see you on my next vlog. Have a great day, Jelly Beans. Bye!